Fans panic after this Chen Zheyuan, Liang Jie moment. Is marriage really happening? Imagine a fleeting glance captured in the dim glow of a crowded event, a hand lingering just a moment too long on another's arm, and whispers rippling through the crowd like a gathering storm. Could this be the spark that ignites the biggest celebrity romance scandal of the year? What if that single, electrifying instant between Chen Zheyuan and Liang Jie wasn't just a polite exchange between co-stars, but a silent confession hidden in plain sight, one that has fans worldwide clutching their hearts in panic, wondering if the fairy tale they'd dreamed of is finally unfolding into something real, or if it's all about to shatter like fragile glass under the weight of unspoken truths. As the camera flashes fade and the night deepens, you're left standing on the precipice of a mystery that could redefine love in the spotlight, teetering between blissful union and heartbreaking illusion, with no answers in sight, only questions that pull you deeper into the enigma. Picture this, the air thick with anticipation at a star-studded gala in Shanghai, where the elite of Chinese entertainment mingle under crystal chandeliers, their smiles polished to perfection, but their eyes betraying secrets that the public craves. It's here, amid the swirl of gowns and tuxedos, that Chen Zheyuan, the brooding heartthrob whose roles in dramas like Hidden Love have made him the epitome of quiet intensity, crosses paths with Liang Jie, the graceful actress whose performances in Eternal Love of Dream have painted her as the queen of subtle emotion. They weren't scheduled to appear together that evening, or so the official itinerary claimed, but fate, or perhaps something more deliberate, brought them face to face. A brief conversation, captured by a fan's shaky phone video, shows Chen leaning in closer than professional courtesy demands, his voice low, her laughter soft and genuine. But what was said in that hushed exchange? Was it mere reminiscence about their shared screen time in the white olive tree, or something far more intimate, a coded message that only they could decipher? Fans who dissected the clip frame by frame swear they saw a spark, a shared look that lingered like a promise unspoken, sending shockwaves through online forums where theories exploded like fireworks in the night sky. Now, let's step back and consider the timeline, because timing, as any detective knows, is everything in unraveling a puzzle like this. It all began innocently enough with their collaboration on The White Olive Tree, a drama that thrust them into roles demanding raw chemistry, a war-torn romance where glances carried the weight of unspoken vows and touches ignited forbidden passions. On set, insiders whisper of long nights where rehearsals blurred into personal conversations, where the line between character and self grew thinner with each take. But was it just method acting, or did the script awaken something dormant between them? Fast forward to promotional events, where Chen and Liang appeared side by side, their banter effortless, their smiles synchronized in a way that felt too natural to be rehearsed. One particular variety show moment stands out, them recreating a sweet scene from the drama, her in a panda costume surprising him, leading to tears in his eyes as memories flooded back. Viewers at home paused and rewound, asking themselves, is this genuine emotion spilling over from fiction into reality? And if so, what does it mean for two stars whose private lives are guarded like state secrets? But wait, here's where the intrigue deepens, pulling you further into the web of speculation. Enter the fans, those tireless sleuths who turn every social media post into a breadcrumb trail. Across platforms like Weibo and Twitter, now X, devotees have compiled dossiers of evidence, matching accessories spotted in separate photos, like rings that gleam identically under different lights, fueling whispers of a hidden engagement. One fan account claimed to have insider knowledge from an airport sighting in Shanghai, where Chen and Liang were allegedly seen together, not as colleagues rushing to a flight, but as a couple sharing a quiet meal in a secluded corner, their body language screaming intimacy. Panic set in when these images surfaced, fans flooding comments with cries of "Is this real?" and "Are they hiding a relationship from us?" The emotional roller coaster intensified with reports of them appearing in bride and groom attire, though sources debate if it was for a photo shoot or something more symbolic. Could this be a subtle confirmation, a way to test the waters without outright declaration? Or is it all a clever marketing ploy, designed to keep their drama's buzz alive long after the credits roll? Shift your gaze now to the media's perspective, those relentless hounds who chase every rumor with the fervor of a thriller plot. Tabloids and entertainment outlets have been abuzz, headlines screaming Chen Zheyuan and Liang Jie, dating confirmed, or hidden engagement rumors go viral. Yet, for every explosive claim, there's a veil of deniability. Official statements from their agencies remain frustratingly vague, neither confirming nor denying, only fueling the fire. Journalists pore over red carpet appearances, noting how Chen's eyes seem to seek out Liang in a crowded room, or how her responses in interviews turn coy when his name arises. One particularly tantalizing piece came from a YouTube channel analyzing their body language, the way he adjusts his stance to mirror hers, the subtle touches that speak volumes in silence. But is this expert analysis spotting real affection, or projecting what we all desperately want to see? And what about the chaos it stirs, fans divided between ecstatic shippers dreaming of wedding bells and skeptics warning of heartbreak if it's all smoke and mirrors? Imagine the insider's view, those shadowy figures in the industry who claim to know the truth but speak only in riddles. Whispers from set crew members suggest late-night discussions where Chen and Liang shared personal stories, building a bond that transcended the script. A makeup artist allegedly overheard a conversation about future plans, vague enough to intrigue but not reveal. Then there's the silence from their circles, friends and co-stars who post cryptic emojis or avoid questions altogether, as if bound by an unspoken pact. Could this be protection for a budding romance, or merely professional courtesy? The tension builds when you consider their public behaviors. Chen, known for his reserved nature, suddenly more animated in joint interviews. Liang, typically poised, letting slip a blush or a knowing smile. Here's where it gets crazy. What if these moments are deliberate clues, breadcrumbs leading to a revelation that's been brewing for months, perhaps years? As we delve deeper, feel the emotional contrasts wash over you. The chaos of fan forums buzzing with theories versus the profound silence from the stars themselves. Chen Zheyuan, with his piercing gaze that has captivated millions, has always played his cards close, rarely addressing personal matters. Liang Jie, equally enigmatic, lets her work speak louder than words. Yet, in this vacuum, imagination runs wild. Fans envision secret dates under the cover of night, stolen moments away from prying eyes. One theory posits they've been together since their drama wrapped, navigating the treacherous waters of celebrity romance with calculated discretion. Another suggests the moment that sparked this panic, a tender interaction at that gala, was no accident, but a test balloon to gauge public reaction. Ask yourself, viewer, if you were in their shoes, would you risk it all for love, or keep it locked away to protect your career? The pull between private joy and public scrutiny creates a suspense that's almost palpable, like holding your breath before a storm breaks. But hold on, because the layers keep unfolding, each one more tantalizing than the last. Consider the cultural context. In the world of C-dramas, where on-screen couples often spark real-life rumors, Chen and Liang's pairing in The White Olive Tree was electric, their countryside couple nickname endearing them to fans who crave authenticity. Reports of them cracking apples barehanded during breaks paint a picture of playful camaraderie, but is it more? Social media erupts with edits of their sweet and cute recreations, fans declaring them the ultimate visual couple. Yet, ambiguity reigns, no joint posts, no overt declarations, only these fragments that fans piece together like a mosaic. What if the panic stems not from confirmation, but from the fear of what confirmation could bring, jealousy, backlash, or the end of the mystery that keeps us hooked? Now, let's pivot to the star's own subtle signals, those quiet indicators that speak louder than any press release. Chen's recent interviews hint at personal growth, mentions of finding balance in life that could imply a significant other. Liang's social media, sparse as it is, shows glimpses of serenity that fans interpret as the glow of love. But is this reading too much into the silence? The media frenzy amplifies every non-denial, turning absence into evidence. Insiders murmur of upcoming projects where they might reunite, sparking questions. Is this professional synergy or a cover for deeper ties? The emotional wave crests here, excitement mingled with dread, as fans wonder if marriage is on the horizon, or if it's all a beautiful illusion destined to fade. Feel the suspense building, like a crescendo in a symphony, as we approach the heart of the matter. That pivotal moment, the one that sent fans into panic, replayed endlessly online, Chen's hand brushing Liang's, her eyes meeting his with a depth that transcends friendship. Body language experts weigh in, noting dilated pupils, mirrored postures, signs of unspoken connection. But what if it's scripted, a remnant of their roles? Or worse, what if it's real, and the pressure of fame forces them underground? Fans share stories of similar couples who went from rumors to reality, only to face trials that tested their bond. Ask yourself, could this be the beginning of a legendary love story, or the setup for a tragic twist? As the narrative winds through these perspectives, the mystery thickens, drawing you in with every unanswered query. What secrets lie in their shared glances? Why the sudden surge in matching rumor mills? The insiders hint at more sightings, the media promises exclusive scoops, and fans cling to every thread. But wait, imagine the private chaos behind the public facade, the weight of expectations, the thrill of possibility. Here's where it gets truly wild, reports of them in bride and groom styling, not for a drama, but perhaps a private event. The ambiguity is delicious, a slow burn that keeps you guessing, heart racing. Yet, as we near the edge, the questions multiply. Is the panic justified, or are we all complicit in building a castle from sand? The emotional contrast sharpen, joyful chaos in fan chats versus the serene silence of the stars' lives. What if marriage is indeed happening, whispered vows away from the spotlight? Or what if it's all a mirage, leaving hearts in limbo? And now, as the shadows lengthen and the echoes of that moment fade into uncertainty, you're left with the ultimate tease, a door creaking shut on revelations yet to come, fans holding their breath for the next clue, theories swirling like leaves in the wind. Will the truth emerge in 2026, or remain forever veiled, compelling you to hit replay, share your wildest guesses in the comments, and wait, endlessly wait, for the update that could change everything, or nothing at all?